So, I guess XINH didn't want to lose out on this X-Men craze, or the X-Men movie that recently came out. This actually came out, I think, just in time for the Apocalypse movie. Can you still see Apocalypse in cinemas? Some places, I guess, but oh well. A bit late for me to do this video, but hey, here are some X-Men Apocalypse-based figures, except one of them who, for some reason, is not based on Apocalypse, it's just Rogue. From pretty much comic book. This is XINH's release from X0115, and inside this lot you have 2, 6, 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74 to 2, 6, 7 to 2, 74. We have Apocalypse himself, we have Angel, Rogue, Professor X, Nightcrawler, Magneto, Quicksilver, and create the purple one from the movie. So let's take a closer look at these figures. I'll move these backs, get them out of the way from my hand. Anyway, here's Professor X himself. He's in a wheelchair, which is cool. I'm going to compare this with the Pogo. You can see that this one's actually a lot nicer build. The wheels actually spin for one, and actually comes with tires. And this one's a lot more secure than the Pogo one. Pogo one's a bit flimsy. For more details, you check out that video. And this one's older Professor and more of a comic book style with the green suit. And this one's definitely based on McAvoy Professor. So you can pull him up, and yeah, it's the whole wheelchair thing going. It looks pretty good. Obviously, Lego, since their design, Legos actually produce an actual wheelchair that you can probably mess around with, but I think this one looks really good. It really looks like the wheelchair is more of a tech wheelchair, more of an engineered mechanical wheelchair. So definitely looks more like the one in the movie. Now this Professor here does indeed have a secondary thinking head, so that's good. So you can like sense other mutants and read their minds. But the overall print isn't too bad either. The suit's a bit generic. And the face design, well, kind of nice. The highlights, the jaw lines and stuff, a bit too orange, a bit too red. So this is almost good, but they kind of messed up just a little bit, which is actually really annoying. Other figure here, which is really nicely done. Probably my favorite from the lot. The print is really good. See inside there, the plastic's done pretty well too. And yep, all the joints move really well. Hair's got the three lots of grey areas, so that's cool. If I remove her hair, head's a bit tight in there. See if I can remove this hair. Oh, there we go. Gotta pull the hair on an angle, stop the head from popping out with it. And yeah, the print's so nice. Printed on the arm is nice as well, and they do have a secondary face, the angry face, just like official Lego. You got the calm face and the angry face for the comic book stuff. That's really good. And of course, apart from Professor X, all of them do come with a 4x4 plate with studs in the middle. Next up, we have Angel here, who has a unfortunately very goofy face. In fact, I recognize this face, some of the really random and earlier Xinh stuff that had really ugly faces. The entire plastic itself is slightly metallic. It's got the metallic stuff molded in, mixed into the paint plastic mixture, so that's good. The leg print is slightly off. You can see it definitely, the offness in the feet there. But the rest of the print, if it wasn't off, it'd be really good. The torso's really good too. He has a sort of a possessed face, I guess, with Apocalypse in his mind or something. So that's nice, I guess. It does look a bit weird printed on this colored head. It really should have been printed on more of a metallic head or colored head, blue head like this one here. This one's from Pogo. See that? So yeah, if this print's printed on the blue head, it feel like it would make more sense. But the rest of the print design is pretty spot on. He comes with some wings, of course, and the wings here are again the same greyish metallic plastic, but they did bother to print a black line going across, as well as some dark grey lines on each sort of feather. So they did bother to print details on it, even though they probably didn't have to. Next up we have Apocalypse, and this is a really good figure too. Leg print, they actually have some little X patterns on the leg there, on the metallic print. That's a very nice detail. And yeah, this whole armor piece is printed and designed as well, with lots of little mechanical stuff going on. This is really good. The head is also spot on. I like this a lot. So if you pull this off, you see the body itself doesn't have too much detail, but that is fine because this figure is designed to go with his armor pack. Would have been nice if it did have a bit, they didn't cheap out on that, just that one single line there to go across from the top there down to give it some chest muscle lining. So that's the only gripe I have with this figure. The back, however, is fully printed, so that's good. A lot of metallic stuff. That silver in the middle is a bit, I'm gonna say, a bit three-dimensional. The metallic is quite nice there. His cape is made of thin material, shiny on one side, and a bit furry or fuzzy on the other. Just put this arm back on him, and that, oh, where did that go? And yeah, just to give you a quick look, they did bother printing the back of the head with his whole helmet thing going on. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Nightcrawler here is also in some sort of suit. Suit looks good, head looks good. Got a sword made of really soft rubbery plastic, so that's good, a bit safer. Arms printed, back's printed with a little tail going on there. The tail is printed across the hip and the torso. I just need to remove his hair. Again, the hair is a bit tight. He does not have a secondary face, which is a little bit of a letdown when all the other ones have secondary faces. Still, the front face that you do have is pretty nice, and they did bother printing some blue on his hair, so that's nice too. Magneto here comes with two heads, hooray, instead of a helmet. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Torso is, again, is very well done. The top head there without the helmet is just ugly. It's ridiculously bad. That one's really bad. No back head prints on any of these, which is fine. And back torso prints also quite nice too. But yeah, that top head is really, really bad. Really bad. Shoulder prints, by the way, as well. Ugh, really bad top head print. Next we have Fox movie Quicksilver. Pretty close. That shirt's done quite well. He's got a coin disc thing here, I'm not sure why. And the lightning bolt's also done quite well with the white plastic slowly transitioning into transparent. It's pretty well. They also printed little black goggle lines on his hair. They really didn't have to, but they did. Back of the body print is boring, but gets the job done. They did bother carry on printing his belt. If I just plug back on. Get back on the stage. Yeah, there we go. Remove his back head print, unfortunately, but yeah, the front design here is not too bad. A little bit goofy, but could have been disastrous, like his father here. Ooh. And finally, we have the purple lady here. And we're going to compare this with the Pogo one, and I'm not really sure which one. This one definitely has more design going on, and she's got some purple highlights on the black hair, which is a quite nice effect. Both of them are using the same hairpiece though. The face on this one is definitely better than this one. This is far too small, it looks a bit weird. Both of them have lightnings. One's darker purple, I like the lightning on the Pogo one a bit more. But this one has a solid to transparent color effect, so that's technically nicer, but I just wish it was a darker purple like the Pogo one. And this one, they've done a really nice thing here. They just gave us sort of like a pink dagger, it just looks a bit silly. But here, they have a silver katana with a purple painted handle. Even Lego doesn't do that. The last time I saw something like this was from Ninja Turtles Mega Bloks. They actually painted the handle blue for Leonardo, so that's cool. So yeah, I'd say she's the better figure compared to Pogo. She's a lot nicer than the Pogo one. And the accessories are a lot nicer too. And there you have it. Yeah, if you like X-Men Apocalypse at all, or you like Days of Future Past, so you got some figures from that, or some of the sort of more slightly newer design, maybe so at least two of these figures from Days of Future Past, and 3 and Professor X there. Yeah, if you like any of those X-Men prequel, sequel-y, set in earlier years stuff, then you'll definitely like this set. The plastic quality feels like Xinh, to be honest. Wouldn't be surprised if it's from the same factory. they feel pretty good. The overall clutch is decent as well. Now, they're not as good as Lego. You saw some of these things popping off the... being a bit quite tight on these stages, but hey, it's better to be a little bit tighter than it should and a little bit loose. Because they'll loosen in long run, playing with them, they will get looser as they go. And yeah, all of them are printed very nicely. Apart from the really bad Magneto head and Angel's face being a disaster, the other ones have really nice print. My favorite is Rogue from the comic book look, or the comic book or cartoon look. That's really nice. And my second favorite one is Apocalypse himself. I'm just really impressed with what they've done by printing the armor that comes with him. A lot of other bootlegs would probably just skip that. Even official Lego just skips that. Just here you go, here's some armor. It's three-dimensional enough, don't need to print anything on it. But they didn't skip out on that. I'm really impressed with the colored katana handle behind the blade, and it's really good. It's really good quality for a bootleg, and especially how cheap it is. Don't forget how cheap these things are sold for officially from the bootleg companies. Official bootlegs. So yeah, definitely check these out if you like X-Men in general. I can't recommend these enough. They're very fun to play with, and of course, as always, they do come with spare hands. And in terms of Marvel stuff, I will be doing a giveaway of Captain America Hydra quite soon. In fact, that'll be the next video I'm filming, I think, so probably be the video after this. So I've done 3 lots of X-Men videos in a row. There are still a few more X-Men figures, but they're scattered throughout different ways. But I've just filmed all the ones that are exclusively X-Men bootleg figures. The other ones, there'll be 1 or 2 X-Men figures in with other Marvel or even DC figures, but I'll definitely compare them to the ones that we have here. There'll be a Mystique to compare, and there'll be a Wolverine to compare, and another Rogue to compare. So yeah. If you found this video useful or enjoyable, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe button, or leaving a comment below on how you view about these figures. And as always, you can check out my other LEGO bootleg or official reviews and animation on my main channel and see how that goes. Hopefully without ad block on, I would appreciate that so much. You can also support this channel on Patreon so I can do more animation. That's what I really want to do, really, outside of my main job. So that'd be nice, but of course you don't have to do any of that. As always, take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.